Hello everyone, and today we're going to be discussing one of two Prank Kid decks that I have coming up. This time, our Prank Kid MATHMECH deck. I also have a Prank Kid Adventure deck coming up very soon. Basically, what we're doing is we're looking back on our old Prank Kid Adventure deck list, and we're splitting it up into two different parts and covering them off as their own decks. Now, back in the day when we originally did Prank Kid MATHMECH Adventure, the meta was a little bit less competitive, right? Less to contend with, so having that additional flexibility worked out. Right now, the meta is pretty constraining, so this is what we're working with instead, and I'm gonna be honest, it's a fucking blast. And why is it a blast? Well, essentially, any singular Prank Kid, any one of them, ends your board with, right, full power super factorial, Borreload Savage Dragon, and Lingerebo for an extra trap negate. Now that is pretty awesome. That's off of a 1-card combo, meaning you still have 4 cards in hand, be those extenders, be those hand traps, be those whatever the hell you want. You've got so many different routes you can go with this deck, but I am going to do a combo tutorial on one of those routes showing how to get from a Prank Kid to your end board. I'm going to show that in solo mode, then we're going to show a replay of the deck live. I was playing a slightly different extra deck in the replay, but we'll cover that later. And then we're going to play some live gameplays with the deck just like this. So if you're interested, of course, in this style of content or anything else similar to this in the future, make sure you're subscribed to catch it as it comes out. Make sure you like this video if you enjoy watching. Let's get right into that combo. Now, hands like these are even better because you would normally be able to use your, because you got Parallel Exceed, you wouldn't even need to use your Prank Kids for the Alimbertion. You could have Alimbertion, plus then your Prank Kids will set up your Pandemonium. But what we're going to do is, I'm going to focus on the combo, we're going to pretend Parallel Exceed isn't here, and we're simply going to get started. Now, like I said, the combo differs very slightly based on what Prank Kid you open, but you have essentially one objective, right? You want 1 Roxy's in hand, 1 Roxy's engrave, and Fansies on field. That's your objective, right? And we're going to cover off how to do this, starting off with the Roxy's, right? So as long as you aim for the same thing, no matter what your starter is, you will be able to do the combo. So we're going to start off with Roxy's, then we're going to use it to go into the Meow Moon. Now, no longer limited to 1. That is more relevant in the Adventure version, but definitely comes up in this version too. We're going to go Roxy's, then we're going to banish the Parallel Exceed from hand. We're going to pretend it's not real, right? That card's fake, fake news. Drawing any another hand trap, which is awesome. We're going to special summon a monster from our deck. So we've got 1 Roxy's in the graveyard. Now, how do you get the second Roxy's into the graveyard? Well, that's where Fansies comes in, right? So if you start off with Roxy's or Fansies, you use 1 to go into the other, right? So that now we've got Fansies on board. We're going to use our Meow Moo and our Fansies. We're going to go into the Doodle Doo. Here we are. Perfect. Right? Now we're going to use the Fansies here. Again, you don't really need to worry too much about ordering. Sometimes you will sort of change the order depending upon whether or not you want to play around Ash or whatever the situation is. But we're only focusing on the combo for now. Your Doodle Doo is going to search for Prank Kids Pranks. If you already have this card, search for Pandemonium. But this is your starter or your main sort of combo piece. We're going to grab Prank Kids Pranks then. We're now going to use the Fansies. We're going to summon out basically any of these. So first you're going to choose a target to send to grave. We're going to send our other Roxy's. Now we're going to special summon a monster. We're going to special summon either of these two. It doesn't matter which. Special this out here. And now we're going to use these two to go into a second Doodle Doo. And that's going to trigger our Lampsies then to summon out Fansies again, right? So like I said, your objective is to end on a Roxy's in hand, Roxy's in grave, Fansies on field, right? That is the objective. So we got Fansies right the fuck here. Perfect. Now, how do we get the Roxy's to hand? Well, we're going to use the Doodle Doo. Doodle Doo's perfect for this because we get this guy back to hand, and you need another Prank Kid in hand in order to discard, which is why the Doodle Doo's perfect, because it grabs you both, right? That's the combo, right? That's how it works. We're going to now go Prank Kid Pranks. Now, why is it so important that we do it like this? Why is it so important that we have Fansies on field and the Roxy's in hand? Well, we need Fansies on field because we need 2 monsters with the same level, level 1, to go into the Bujinki Ashima. Bujinki Ashima is essentially the Exceed version of Verte and Christian Hackafabrax. And Electromite, you know, those Link 2s that supported their own summoning mechanics. Ashima then is basically going to special summon from your hand and graveyard 2 monsters with the same level. We're going to summon our 2 level 4s. Got Roxy's and Roxy's. Perfect, right? Now we go Alimbertion. So this is now, so that's it, right? That's your full sort of combo into the Alimbertion. Now you're going to use the Alimbertion, and this is where it gets funky as well. I love this play. So we're going to now use the Alimbertion, detach 2. We're going to grab ourselves, of course, the Circular, right? That's all good. Now we're going to activate the circular here. We're going to send the Nabla from the deck to the graveyard. You could send Sigma if you want, but Nabla is the play. Nabla is the way. We're going to send the Nabla to summon the circular. Now we're going to activate the pre-MATHMECH Alimbertion. We're basically going to tribute this. We're going to summon the Nabla back to the field. We're going to tribute the Ashima, right? We're going to summon the Nabla right here. We're going to use then the circular. Now, you don't have to use the Ashima as material, but the reason you would rather have these guys on board is these guys can be used to go into your Cyberse Link monsters if you really want to. Whereas, of course, the Ever monster can't. So, typically, it's better to tribute off the Ashima, so you can do this here. Then we're going to go for the Nabla, of course. Nabla is going to tribute off the Alimbertion. Tribute that shit. We're going to summon out Diameter from our deck. And here, what we're actually going to do is we're going to synchro summon into the Borreload Savage Dragon. So we're going to go Nabla and we're going to go Circular. We're going to go into the Savage Dragon, right? Borreload Savage Dragon in MATHMECH. When have you ever seen that before? Borreload Savage Dragon then. We're going to bring back the... I just realized that I'm doing this all totally wrong. Borreload Savage then Dragon. Going to bring back the... Doodle-doo from the graveyard, equipping itself on here, so we get our 2 counters. Then we're going to use our Diameter. We're going to go Lingeribo. Now, in terms of how you do the end board, I think Borreload Savage is an Omni-Negate. Lingeribo to protect from traps such as Imperm, which would otherwise neutralize your Borreload Savage Dragon. Your Super Factorial, as well as 4 cards still in hand, is pretty impressive. I think that's pretty good. Now, you don't have to do the Savage Dragon, Lingeribo line, anything like that. You could totally drop that and go for a more Cyberse-focused extra deck and a more Cyberse-focused end board. I just wanted to have fun with it, and this really works. So that's my board. Yeah, let's get into the replays. You know what? I was going to show off a replay that we had. I know it was a pretty funny replay, but our extra deck we were playing was pretty different, so I don't think it would be very fair for me to show that off. But we could just hop into ranked and show it in action. Let's just do that, right? So we're going to be playing it live here. We're in Diamond 4. Again, your boy hasn't really been grinding in ranked too hard. I've just been having fun with all of these kind of wacky and fun decks. Playing up against a 60 pile of some description. Maxi will make me very sad with this hand. We're going to start off with Sign Up Mining. Just to test the waters, right? See what our opponent's thinking here. We're gonna drop the Maxi. We're gonna get searching for a... Ooh, okay. Let's just grab the Circular. Very interesting. So if you've already got access to Circular or even to Parallel Exceed, then the line in which you go down to get access to many of your plays is pretty different because you're not really dependent on nearly as much. So you get a lot more freedom when it comes to that particular line of play. We are gonna go for the Prank Kid Fancies here. We're gonna tribute it off of the Meow Moo. That's totally fine. There is, I guess, for that reason, an argument to be playing another Exceed monster for Parallel Exceed, but our extra deck's tight enough as it is, I think. We're going to go Parallel Exceed then in response to the Fansies. We're going to summon it out to our board as well. Out it comes. That's perfect. Uno and dos. So we get to play another card out to the field. Like I said, we're pretty flexible on what we need to do here. We can actually... probably pitch one of these 2 guys to the graveyard. So if I pitch Lampsies and then I summon Dropsies, Doodle-Doo will add back. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's keep it nice and simple. So I'm going to summon out... I'm going to send the Lampsies to grave. And we're going to summon Dropsies. And our objective, now that we don't need to grab the pranks or anything like that, our objective is to set up our Pandemonium. For that, we need the Water, Fire, and Wind Prank Kids, right? So I'm just trying to set us up in a position where we get access to all of those. And other than that, our Prank Kid plays don't even really at that stage matter. Alright, perfect. So now we're going to go Doodle-Doo. Maybe that should have been Roxy's, actually. Maybe that should have been Roxy's. No, I don't want to banish either of the cards in my hand. So that's fine. It worked out. That's all good. Dropsy's then going to activate. We got all 3 in grave. That's totally fine. We're going to go Doodle-Doo. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Love it. Love it. Doodle-Doo's going to grab us a card from deck to hand. We're going to grab the Fusion Spell. Prank Kid's Pandemonium. Dropsies then. We're going to special summon a monster out to the field. We're going to summon... either of these 2 will do fine. I'm going to go for Lampsies. It doesn't matter, though. It really doesn't. Because we're essentially going to use the Doodle-Doo. We're going to tribute it. And we're going to grab back the Dropsies and the Fansies. All right, so now we've got all 3 of the prank kids. Nice. Hell yeah. Now we're gonna go for the... We can go Alan Bershin here. Oh, we could even go for a Shima here. Oh, but we don't have something to summon. Okay, that's fine. We can go for Alan Bershin. I don't think we really even need to, though. That's fine. Let's go Splash Mage. What am I talking about? Let's just go Circular. What am I talking about? Let's just keep it nice and simple. Let's keep it simple, right? Let's just send our Nabla. And let's keep it nice and easy, right? Because what's important to note is that none of the plays we've made so far lock us into anything. So right now, we're not, like, locked in the Cybers. The only card in our deck, and I specifically built it like this, the only card in our deck that locks us into anything is Sigma, right? So as long as we don't play Sigma, we can do whatever the hell we want. And that is the goal. So now we're going to go for the Alan Bershin. Circular Chainlink 1, Alan Bershin Chainlink 2. Not that it matters, really. They both just search for the card that we need, so it's fine. And he just leaves. Fair, right? And again, we're just gonna use the Alan Bershin to bring back the Nabla, where we're gonna go in the our Savage Dragon and do all our same, like, again, just full combo. Except that time we would have had Pandemonium for his turn, which would have been our ability to Raigeki him twice. Good stuff. Next game. All right, let's keep this momentum up there. We pretty much absolutely decimated that guy. He had no chance of coming back for that. We were gonna have so much interruption. And again, and it's the impact of the interruption that we would have had as well, right? Not only are we going to have the Savage Dragon, Lingaribo, whatever the hell else we were going to have, like, just on our end board, we were also going to have the ability to completely nuke his board twice, and Laplacian to snipe shit and have an extra Omni negate. Man, it's just nuts. Opponent might have something here. We're going to start off with Sign Up Mining. Mining here is going to drop our Sigma from our hand. So drop that shit, get rid of that. That's all good. Gonna grab ourselves Circular. Perfect. I'm gonna go Drool. No? Okay. He just leaves. I didn't even get to play a card. Sign Up Mining's best card in the game. What can I tell you? Can't stand the MATHMECH. Get out of here. I suppose what is worth noting is that regardless of anything else, this is still a MATHMECH deck, right? It's also a Prank Kid deck, both of which, by themselves, are extremely powerful. And I know you're looking so far, like, I know we've won a few coin tosses in a row, which is unusual, but whatever. I know you're looking at these hands and you're like, oh, you're opening up combo every single game. Like, that's not fair, right? You gotta show us the bad hands as well. Bitch, this deck doesn't have bad hands. This deck's really fucking good. It does, however, find itself being rather susceptible to interruption. That is the weakness. We got Mining. Yeah, we can make this work. We can make this work. We can make this work. I'm going to go for the Lampsies. We're going to go into the Meow Mew. Ideally, I'll get to play the game this time. I feel like he doesn't have Max C, so if he does go for an Ash Blossom on Lampsies, I am more than happy to cross that bitch out. I will. I'll do it. Yeah, bitch, I warned you. I said. I told you I would do it. You were warned. You were warned. I'm just saying. Alright, cross that shit out. Look at that fucking plebeian, regular ass art Ash Blossom. How fucking dare you spend your gems smartly and not invest into a pointless alternative art. Okay, we're gonna special summon. I guess at this stage we go for Roxy's. It's awkward though. No, I think we go Fansies into Roxy's, and then Roxy's into drops, and then Roxy's back into Fansies. Yeah, we do this. So we go Fansies first. Yeah. Right, we're gonna go Doodle Doo. Perfect. And the reason we use 2 Doodle Doo instead of like one of this guy and then one of the other Link 2 is because your opponent is very likely to imperm the search effect of this card or try to negate the search effect through like a Veeler or an imperm or something like that. And simply going into a second one means that you can still at the very least use its secondary effect, right? Which is still really damn good. So it's more just like a mitigating loss type situation. We're going to send you to Grave. Special summon out our Roxy's. Yeah. Yeah. We summon Roxy's. Then we're going to use this. We're going to go into a second Doodle-Doo. Hell yeah. We got it. That's going to trigger Roxy's to summon Fancies. And then we've got full combo. We get to banish a card from hand. We're going to banish... We'll banish Mining. We don't need it. We're going in the Allen version, so it works out. Ooh, we draw Dropsies. That's interesting. Special summon Fancies. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, rubber. So we got that Doodle-Doo. Activate this. Tribute. Remember, we need one in hand. Gonna grab back one of these guys too. Just stuff in the discard, really. It doesn't matter what we actually grab. So we got the Lampsies. We got the Roxy's. Perfect. Now we're gonna go Pranks. Again, we only grabbed Pandemonium because we already had Pranks, right? So do bear that in mind. This combo still would have worked if we didn't open up this card, because we would have searched for it for the Doodle-Doo. So that's all well and good. We're going to use these two cards. We're going to go into Bujinki Ashima. Abso-freaking-lutely. Ashima then is going to summon out a Roxy's from grave and one from hand. 2 level 4s. That's what we're after. And then straight in the Allen version. Let me see. Yeah, okay, so this card does technically have a secondary effect for when, like, you activate the effect of an Exceed monster, it points to, and it detaches material. But it's only good going second because it pops back row, right? That's it. It doesn't generate advantage. But it is worth remembering that this card does pop back row. It just doesn't come up very often. I guess if it's like turn 0 lab, right, you can pop one of their cards. But other than that, it's not the biggest of deals in the world. Gonna go circular. Activating the circular. I guarantee you he scoops. I guarantee you he scoops. There's no way he sits through this. Gonna go circular. Now we're gonna go for the Allen version. We're gonna tribute off the Ashima. And again, not only does this play the Lingeribo addition to our end board, not only does it play around Imperm, it also plays around evenly matched, which is good. So that means we can negate 2 evenly matched if we need to. So double evenly does not break our board. Which is very important, because evenly is a pain in the ass. Got that diameter. Into the Borreload Savage Dragon. We're going to go Nabla and Circular. Damn, I just love summoning the Savage Dragon in MATHMECH. Something about summoning the Borreload Savage Dragon in MATHMECH just feels right. It just feels right. I don't know what to tell you. It just feels right. It's so dumb. Then we get that Lingeribo. Perfect. Super Factorial. We've got this here. I mean, I can't use this. Let me see. I mean, even if I draw one of the cards, it's not usable. Yeah, I'm going to keep Pandemonium in hand for now, just to play around like a potential board wipe or something like that. We also get to use Prank Kid Pranks at the end phase, so we get to recycle back some of our resources. So I do try to keep a variety of resources available in the graveyard, but it means that anything we've got duplicates of in the grave, we can shuffle back to maintain advantage and then draw an extra card at the end of our turn. A Parallel Exceed. Not very useful given the circumstances, but you know what? A card nonetheless. I'll take it. We could definitely expand on either our Link package or our... I mean, that's the thing, like, being able to go into, like, a format Apollosa and shit is just so good, man. It's just so good. I'm gonna go Ecclesia. That's fine. I can let Ecclesia happen. That's fine. Fine by me, buddy. Fine by me, buddy. Alright, gonna go Ecclesia. Or, not Ecclesia, Moyi. That's fine. I'll let that happen. I'll let it slide. Alright, now we're gonna toggle on, activate our Super Factorial. Bring back Uno, Dos, and Trace. Got something to say? Got something to say? Heavenly Dragon Circle. Really? Okay. I'm okay with that. That's fine. I don't care about that at all, actually. In fact, I really don't care about that at all, actually, in fact. Oh, they're gonna add Strategist to hand. Oh, okay. Alright, I fuck with it. Okay, well that's fine. I mean, I was gonna send their token anyway, so it didn't like matter. But you know, that's cool. Neat. All right, Laplacian. Of course, we're gonna activate Laplacian's effect. We're gonna detach 2. Gonna get rid of Taya and the token. So he has not yet normal summoned. So taking out that Taya, that's big. Taking out the Taya is big. Definitely gonna negate that, I think. For sure. I think negating that's the play. If he just has Protos in hand, he's better at the game, right? And he's gone. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. Just perfect. One more. All right. I wanted to get at least one game where we don't win the coin toss. So we did lose this coin toss, which is fine. They're going to go Ariane, which is interesting. That's okay. I am actually going to... I could Ash this, honestly, but I would rather hold on to the Ash for like a big welcome. So I'm just going to draw extra cards. I think I'm just going to draw here. I think that's fine. The exchange for the Ash onto like a big welcome is way better value. So hitting Ariane with an Ash, while not a terrible play, you can definitely get better value out of this card later. And this will literally just replace itself. That was just so dumb. That was such a waste of time. Glad that happened. We do have Ash. We've even got a cross out to protect from a potential call by Legrave. Other than that, we should be pretty good. What did you grab? Grab Chandelier. Gonna discard itself and another Ariana for big welcome. Okay, and end. I shall take it. Oh, we draw into the Lampsies. That's good. We got Equation in hand. All right, I like it. What we're going to do is we're going to start with the Lampsies. I know it feels a little bit weird committing to the normal summon for your initial play when you have like non-normal summon relevant plays, but I think it's fine. We're definitely ashing that shit. Definitely ashing that. You got another play? I don't think you do, buddy. I don't think you do, buddy. Again, we run Ash, we run fucking Ghost Bell as well, so we actually have quite a number of cards to help deal with Labyrinth in particular. Which is very useful, because Labyrinth is a pain in the ass. Perfect. Time to combo. We got the Meow Moo coming out. We got that Lampsies on deck. Are you going to Ash me? No, okay. If he Ashed me and then get hit with Cross Out, I would be so mad. In his position, not me. Okay, we go Fansies here. So if you start with Dropsies or Lampsies, the safest sort of combo route, unless you have something else you want to do, is trying to go into the Fansies as your first special summon. Right? Then you want to use these two. Go to your Doodle-Doo. Doodle-Doo will get Search in. Lampsies will get special summoning as well, which is good. And this is like the sort of combo route you want to do whenever you have Lampsies or drops. That's exactly what I was talking about before. It's exactly what I was talking about earlier on. I don't think I play Veeler, so I can't cross that out. It's very annoying that I can't go for Prank Kid pranks here, but it doesn't matter because I wouldn't have gone for it anyway. I already have Circular. So that thing, that Veeler is the biggest waste of time. We're going to send Roxy's to Grave. Yup, and we're going to special summon Roxy's out to the field. What if I got Grave? Fansies. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so we're going to go Roxy's. Perfect. Then we're going to use these two. We're going to go into a second Doodle-Doo. Okay, perfect. Activating its effect. Gonna banish the... Banish Maxi. Maxi doesn't present enough value in this matchup. Get that little draw one. Ooh, get Ash does though. Ash does. Ash presents quite a little bit of value. Not gonna lie. There's a little bit of value to be had in an Ash Blossom. Alright, perfect. And he just leaves. We still had full board. Come on. Nobody wants to let me play the game. You know what though? I'll take a free promo. I'll take a free promo. I just like... It works, man. What do you want me to say? Let's get a look at the deck. And this is it. You saw the combo. You saw the combo in work. You saw us get that little 4-win streak up to the next rank. I don't know what more you want me to show you, Chief. That was a pretty solid showcase of exactly what this deck wants to do. Yeah, it just feels like, yeah, it's just perfect. It just feels like its own deck. It just works, right? Everything slots into place nicely. The one thing that I would maybe talk about changing, you could definitely make a lot of modifications to this extra deck, right? I kind of like the double meow, but you don't have to play double meow. You could definitely cut this down to 1 if you want. To sort of just lean into your prank kids like going first only and not really use them going second much. And by that, I don't mean like use them going second. I mean use them turn 2. Sorry, not going second. You need at least 1 because it's what makes your Battle Butler so good. Oh, we didn't get to summon this card. In this particular version of Prank Kids, this card isn't an every game type thing. It's not the point behind the deck, but it's really good. Literally, if you open up Circular, Parallel Exceed, Signet Maining, anything like that, then you're going to have Pandemonium, because that's what you're going to do with your Prank Kit cards. You're no longer aiming for Alum Version, because you either A, don't need it, or B, already fucking have it. So you're going to use your Prank Kit cards to go into Battle Butler instead. So it's a really solid card, and it's not as if you never summon it, right? All you need to do is open one of these, 7 cards? And then you can totally just steer the direction differently into the Battle Butler. But yeah, I really love Borreload Savage Dragon. You could definitely, if you're a Link purist, you could definitely just play a whole bunch of MATHMECH shit, like Cyber garbage in this extra deck and cloud it up. You could go for Darahertz, you could go for the Deceive Worm and all that stuff if you really want to. I just think that it clogs the deck a little bit. I think that I want to give this deck an identity, and this version of it really does have that identity. So I really like playing the deck as it is. Honestly, so I wouldn't recommend changing very much if I'm being honest. But yeah, that's my take. You all can let me know down below what you think. If you're a fan of the deck, if you've played it yourself, if you have any suggestions, anything of that description, make sure you let me know down below. Let me know how you like the deck in general. Like this video, subscribe if you're not, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.